everybody, my name is Evan Lloyd and this is the first product review I've ever done. I'm not a YouTube guy, but I bought this Klymit, it's called the Insulated Hammock V, and I posted a picture of it on Facebook and I got like 40 people asking me what I thought of it. So I just thought, you know what, instead of answering a million people, I'll just do a quick little video. So what this is it is an insulated sleep pad. It's used in a hammock. It's used in lieu of a underquilt. And you can place it on top of the hammock, or if you are lucky enough to have a double layer hammock, you can slide it in between the two layers. I have found the double layer hammock is the way to go. I've tried this just on a regular gathered in hammock, putting it on top, and although it will probably work fine, it's just you have to fiddle with it a whole lot more. Whereas by putting it in between a double layer hammock, once you get it in there in the right place, it never moves and it's actually quite lovely. So a little bit about this, it's big. I mean, it's about the size of a full-size football. And I've packed and unpacked this a couple times, and you can't really get it much smaller than that because of its size. But that's the good thing, because this thing is actually super gigantic once you get it in. So let's pull this thing out, get it inflated, and we'll show you how it works. Okay, so here's the pad itself. It has two valves. This one says inflate, and this one says deflate. So I guess we're gonna inflate it. Let's see how many breaths it takes. All right. So as you can see, this thing is absolutely just gigantic. And it's bigger than I am. It's a monster. So definitely lots of room to get in this thing, lots of room to move around, and should keep you well covered. So let's throw it in the hammock and we'll see what that looks like. So this is the War Bonnet Blackbird hammock. This is the older version. This isn't the XLC. This is I think it's a 10-foot hammock. And the reason we're using this is because it's a double layer. You can see here there's two layers, and inside is a space where we're going to put the pad. The reason we're going to use this hammock is because by having the double layer, it really is going to lock that pad down. I could just put the pad on the inside of the hammock, but when you do that, it's a little bit more wonky getting in and out of the thing. So if you got a double layer hammock, that's really the way to go if you're using a pad. So let's grab it and stuff it in there, and we'll see what it looks like. One of the things I found is you'll see these wings. They got a wing at the bottom and a wing at the top. The War Bonnet Blackbird has two slits. It has a big slit at the bottom of the hammock at the foot end, and it's got a smaller slit at the head end. I like to pull these wings through these slats in kind of an exaggerated fashion. That way when I get in, it's sticking out and it's going to fold over my shoulder. Okay, so it wouldn't be a proper review unless there was at least one Blair Witch Project type shot. So this is it. This is me in my hammock. I got my stupid headlamp shining right in my eyes so you can see me right before I go to bed. So I've got the Klymit pad underneath me, and it's 24 degrees. It's about 12:30 at night, and as I lay here right now, I don't feel any cold spots. As you can see here, that red pad, there it is there, and it's kind of coming up out of the two double layers. And if you have it like that, you'll be sure that it comes up and over and there's no cold spots on your shoulder. So anyway, so far so good, and it's gonna get into the teens tonight, and I'm hoping I have a good night. If not, I'll just go into the house and snuggle up with my wife. So we will see how it goes. All right, so here's the part where I get to tell you what I thought of it. The Klymit Hammock V is awesome. It's actually surprisingly awesome, okay? I got this thing because I was on Facebook and I got a post saying that it was on sale for 140 bucks. And I think it retails for like 165. So I thought, you know what, 140 bucks, I'm gonna give it a try. And I'm really glad I did. Last night I slept in it and I was warm all night long. It got down to 19 degrees and I never got cold. Not one time, not one part of my body was cold, which is shocking, okay? Honestly, it is. I was very, very surprised. 2, it was comfortable, which is nice. I slept well. And 3, I didn't have to fiddle with it at all. And I am a side sleeper. I move around a lot at night when I'm sleeping. And I could tell you, I could roll over this way, roll over that way, hands up, hands down, get all sorts of weird positions. And I was always protected because this thing is so freaking huge that there's nowhere that you can put your body that isn't protected by this. So that alone, I couldn't be happier. I'm really excited to use this with my kids so I can put my kids in it. And I know that they're going to get a good night's rest and not wake me up at 11 o'clock or 12 o'clock at night saying, Dad, my elbow's cold or my shoulder's cold, because they're going to be surrounded by this thing. It's a set it and forget it system. So that alone is awesome. Now, I know some of you are going to say, well, yeah, it weighs a pound and a half. That's way too heavy for backpacking. And you know what? You're right. So don't take it, all right? You don't have to use this. If you're an ultralight backpacker, just use something else, all right? If you don't like the size of it because it won't fit into your pack, use something else. There's lots of alternatives out there. This is just one tool in the toolbox, and it's a pretty awesome tool. So I highly recommend it. I'm super, super stoked that I got one. And I'm probably going to get another one for my other child. And I'll definitely be using this myself, you know, when I'm down hammock camping at the lake. Sometimes we go car camping at, you know, some traditional like state parks and stuff where we're not backpacking in. I'm absolutely going to pull this out because it's easy and it's comfortable and I love it. So if you already have an underquilt and you're happy with it, well, good on you. You don't need anything else. If you're just getting into hammock camping and you're not sure about spending 300 or 350 bucks on an underquilt, give it a go. You can't go wrong. I think you're going to be really happy with it. So anyway, thanks for watching. Klymit, if you're watching this, I just gave you an awesome review. So I hope you're happy. There's nothing better than free marketing. And yeah, I get nothing for this other than likes on Facebook. Yes. So anyway, thanks for watching, and who knows, maybe I'll do another one. See you later.